Hello, 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 hello. Um, so there's a story, or rather a parable in the Bible where Jesus talks about how we need to be persistent in prayer, right? He even makes an example of how somebody was woken up in the middle of the night, visitors, and this person now went next door to go ask for bread for their visitors in the middle of the night. So doors are locked, and so the neighbor says, "No, my door's locked. The family is asleep. I can't help you." And so the neighbor persists and keeps knocking on the door and says, "I need bread." And so eventually, the neighbor says, "Here's the bread." Another parable is, or rather, a story of a woman who keeps persisting to the judge for justice over and over again. Eventually, I was like, who is this woman that keeps persisting? Just give her what she wants. And so, another parable, Jesus talks about how as parents, if your child asks you for something, you will give them what they ask. If they ask for food, you won't give them a snake or a stone, you will give them food. And so I think Jesus tells these parables because he's trying to show the disciples that they need to be persistent. And in the spirit of the new week, I just can't stop thinking about how many times I've started a project or something and stopped. And so or was sort of attacked by something and prayed for it to go away, but not hard enough, not persistently enough. And so I want to remind us this week that we need to be persistent in our prayers. We need to be persistent in our goals, in the things that we want. We need to fight. We need to fight. We need to fight. If you are dealing with unforgiveness, you need to fight and pray to God to help you to have a forgiving heart. If you are dealing with things like addictions, maybe sugar is a problem in your life, you need to consistently and persistently and on your knees ask God to help you to overcome. Whatever it is that we need, our Father will give it to us. So don't quit, don't give up. And the fact that you are still here today means that God has not given up on you and God is listening. God listens. Amen.